Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to reflect. It's time to wind down just a little bit. And it's time to really gather ourselves and prepare for 2026. I believe that 2026 is going to be the year of the creatives. And this is how I think is going to help us do just that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Drea, back with a brand new video for you guys. Clearly, I wanted to do something a little different. Same message, just different scenery. The sunset was so beautiful. I was like, let me go outside because it's so beautiful out here. But I was walking earlier today and I kind of want to share this thought that I was contemplating on. Y'all, if y'all see bugs and stuff, I'm sorry. I've been creating like my strategic plan for my business and everything like that, ironing out everything that I want to do in the new year, all of the things, right? And one of the things that I really want to lean into, especially when it comes to me showing up on social media, showing up in my business as an entrepreneur, is really leaning into what makes me different. Things that I used to shy away from, things that, may have not been accepting from people in the past. I really want to lean into what makes me different because honestly, that's what's going to separate me from everybody else. There's a lot of people out here doing content. There's a lot of people out here with a camera now. They have their phones and, all of the things. And most of them are saying the same messages. They're trying to get your attention, all of the things. But what I've been sensing is that people are not only looking for authenticity, but they're looking for that differentiator, right? They're looking for what sets you apart. They're looking for that spark, that thing that they just can't get enough of, right? And so within my own content, I'm switching it up a little bit. Like I'm outside getting ate up by these bugs. But I think one thing that we all should keep in mind is that yes, the algorithm is algorithm. Yes, there are loads of people doing the same things that we are doing. But the thing that's going to set us apart is what's different about us. When we lean into those things more, we're going to find that the people who really genuinely want to connect with us are going to be the people that see our differences as something that's good, something that's positive, right? Instead of trying to be like the masses, instead of trying to be like everybody else, just to be accepted, right? Just to be liked, just to be viewed, just to have, all of these views and all of that. I'm really just getting tired of social media for real, for real. So another one of my goals within this conversation, another one of my goals is to have offline interactions and offline meetings and meetups and offers and workshops and things like that. I feel like people are wanting to really get into content. They want to get into starting their own businesses and things like that, but they're afraid to show up on social media. They're afraid to they probably don't even know how to show up on social media because they don't know what's different about themselves. They don't know what their differentiator is. So I do want to lean into more in-person events, more intimate settings, just having conversations like this, panel discussions, all of the things, something that we're not really doing. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to put them phones down. I think it's time to really go into 2026 knowing that you have some value to give, knowing that you have something to say, knowing that you are different, and lean into that. It doesn't always have to be like aesthetically. It could be like your mindset. It could be your hobbies, the things that you're into. It can be your faith. Like lean into that. I think that 2026 is definitely going to be a year where the authentic creators start showing up. They start showing up in their business. They start showing up in their content creation. They start showing up in life, right? Y'all, these bugs is eating me up. These bugs is eating me up for real. 2026 is going to be the year that those who have felt set apart, those who are different, are going to begin to shine. They're going to start showing up as their funny selves, as their faith-filled selves, right? As their corny selves. Like, they're going to become more authentic, which is going to make them become more relatable. All of this aesthetically pleasing content, this perfect shots, perfect B-roll, perfect this, perfect that, I see that people are getting not tired of it, but they're not only getting discouraged, but they're also just like, okay, what else is new, right? You know, everybody got a fancy camera, everybody got this, everybody got that, but it's not relatable. It's no longer relatable. And I think that people are looking for influencers and content creators and entrepreneurs who are relatable. So if you are wanting to show up in 2026, you're going to have to lean into what's different about yourself. You're going to have to lean into that and create your content around that. You're going to have to include that into your messaging. You're going to have to include that into your offers, right? And that's how you're going to become successful. I am planning to have an upcoming workshop, and I think I'm going to do it in person, or I might do it virtually, or I might do both. But either way, make sure you click that link in my description box so you can stay informed on when I put it out there. This workshop is definitely going to help you identify what's different about yourself, and it's going to show you how to show up online and offline in that authentic version of yourself. We're going to outline all of the details that set you apart, and then we're going to help you create content around that. We're going to help you form your brand and your messaging and all of that around what makes you different. I'm telling you, this is what's going to set you apart in 2026. So if you're interested, click that link in my description box below. And yeah, I love you guys. I hope this video was encouraging to y'all. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.